Hey everybody, it's Naughty Knots here. So I have already done my first impressions video of the Fenty line. I spent $300 on the foundation, primer, concealer, highlighters. So let's go ahead and jump right into the video. I'm going to be basically giving you guys my take and how I feel about the products that I purchased, and basically letting you know, like, if this is something that you guys need to really go out there and spend your coin on. There's been a lot of hype around this product. First thing I want to talk about with you guys is the primer. The primer has a nice lotion consistency. It is silicone based. It did a great job of hydrating my face, but not keeping it too oily while I was supposed to put on my foundation, because the foundation is a semi-matte foundation. So for me, in the winter months and when it gets kind of cold, my skin becomes very dry. So me and my matte foundations are not friends in the winter months at all. So I'm like, okay, obviously the primer goes with the foundation, so buy the primer, use it with the foundation. So the primer gives a very nice moisturizing, supple feeling to the skin when you're gonna go ahead and apply your foundation, which is a matte foundation. I like the primer, honestly. I really like the primer. Now moving on to the foundation, how I feel about the foundation. I think it's awesome that she has 40 shades. I'm not taking that away from her, but it really didn't wow me. As I said before in my other video, I feel like if her collection is really good for girls who's just now getting into makeup and you're just now kind of wanting to get your feet wet. You don't really want to buy drugstore products, you want to buy something high-end by, you know, your favorite artist. But the foundation, it was okay. It was okay. Granted, the color that I got, I would go, what would I think I would do like 400. I think I would do 400. I did get color, someone at Sephora helped me find a shade. But either way, whether you didn't get your shade that was the exact shade for you, the foundation is still going to perform the same. The shade is not going to change how the foundation works on your face. So the shade that I got, in my opinion, if I was a model and they didn't have my color that was exactly my color, they would have used the shade that I purchased and showed you guys in the video, because I could work that and I didn't look like an alien or nothing like that. It looked good on my face. I'm not in love with the foundation. I wouldn't like go back and buy more of that foundation, basically is what I'm saying. It's for a beginner. That's just what I would say. It's for a beginner. I like something with a little bit more moisturization, coverage. I don't really like building onto my foundation, and that's cool because some girls who like that look where they feel like they want to do fuller coverage, they can go ahead and do that with that foundation because you can build upon it. But if I have a foundation and it's just supposed to be like a natural looking foundation, or it's supposed to look like my skin, I just want to put it on and that's what it's supposed to look like. I don't feel like adding to it. Like I don't really do that. But other girls do, so you'll like it if you like doing that. So the next thing I want to talk about is the concealers. Now the concealers had me really excited from when I was looking at what is that girl's name? Shameless Maya, I think I'm pronouncing. I don't know if it's Maya or Maya, but Shameless Mia, I think her name is. She was doing her Fenty review and she was putting on her concealer, and the way that shit blended out, like everyone's video, the way it blended out to me was just like beautiful. Like it was just so gorgeous and it really popped, and you didn't have to do much to get it to blend out. That's something I really liked about the concealer. And then when I got mine, I got two concealers. I got Suede and Latte. Suede was a bit too dark for me. Maybe in the summer months it would be my concealer, but right now it's really not. It's kind of like the same color as my skin, so Latte was the perfect shade for me to highlight with. And it was so bomb. Like I just love that concealer so much because it's a mattifying concealer. It's not like, because a lot of the concealers that I have now are very like, I don't want to use the word dewy, they're just kind of luminous. The concealers that I have now are just kind of luminous, so what helps me to make it more mattifying is adding my setting powder. But this concealer, on the other hand, it kind of, when you put it on, it looked like it already had a setting powder. So I didn't really feel the need to have to set it, but I just wanted to set it anyway because I don't know what the hell it's going to do. It's my first time trying it out. Let me just go ahead and set it. But that's definitely something that I would say is worth getting, is those concealers. Okay, I really like those a lot. Oh yeah, so where we leave off at? Okay, yeah, the contour stick. So basically what I'm trying to say is I wouldn't break my damn neck trying to go to Sephora and cop me one of those damn contour sticks. I don't know. The contour stick concealer is a bit different from each other. So moving on to the highlighters, the little stick highlighters. I got the color Cinnamon, and I basically was trying to use that as a bit of shimmer highlight on my nose and on my cheeks and stuff like that. And basically like that color was like the same, it showed up as like the same color as my skin. I was trying to bronze up my face with it, but it's like the same color as my skin with glitter on it, so it really didn't work. So that wasn't the shade for me. So instead I use it as a lipstick, and that was really adorable. I love the fact that these highlighters in a stick form can transform into lipstick. Like that to me is awesome. Like that's why I say it's for beginners, because literally you the uses for these things are endless. You can literally like drop that stuff in your purse and go, and then you have lipstick, you have highlight, you have eyeshadow all in one stick. That's what I really like about it. But as far as the color of Cinnamon, it really didn't go with my skin complexion because you could barely see it. So if you want to use that as a lipstick or a eyeshadow, then that would be good. A highlighting stick in Riddick that I use as a blush. Listen, honey, listen, okay? I never thought that I would be in love with orange so much. The lady who was helping me at Sephora was like, oh, why don't you try this one? This usually looks good on everybody's skin tone. I'm just like, here she go, because usually white people try and tell you what they think is going to look good on you, and then it ends up not looking good. So I'm just like, okay, let me just give her a chance. And then she wants to show me this orange highlight. It's like, in my mind, I'm thinking like, how the hell is orange going to look like something on my face? So I'm like, okay, whatever. She like puts it on and then like dots it in, and then she dots it in again. I'm like, oh, snaps. I really like this. Like, I really like that highlight a lot because it just gives a little cute flush look, but it's not pink or nothing like that. It's like a I don't want to say like a burnt orange type look. It looks really beautiful on melanated skin. I was very surprised that it looked so good. Also, I use that as a lipstick too. You could use that one as a lipstick as well. I would definitely recommend you go buy that. I haven't really came upon another blush that was that type of color, and it wasn't extremely harsh on the skin once you put it on. It's like it was good to put it on in layers. The next one that I bought was the Kilowatt in Ginger Binge and Moscow Mule. I'm really surprised that I remember these damn names because I don't even remember shit. So I use that as my eyeshadow, and I know you guys can tell from the reaction in my previous video of me doing a review, doing the first impressions, can't talk, the first impressions of the Fenty line. Girl, those eyeshadows or highlights, whatever you want to call them, because they're both, they're eyeshadows and highlighters, are so pigmented and beautiful. I really like the duo one because you get two shades. That's something that I feel like, yeah, you can go ahead and get that one. I'm not against getting that one. I actually really like that as like a eyeshadow, like a lot. Like that to me, it just looks so beautiful. It's like a mauve-y pink, a dark mauve pink. That's how I would describe Ginger Bin. Now the prices with these things is a bit high. They're a bit high, which is understandable because it's a high-end product and it's in Sephora, so duh. It's not like it's like drugstore makeup or nothing like that. But to me, I believe it's $54. If I'm wrong, I will correct myself in the description box. I think it's either $34 or $54. I believe it's $54 for that Kilowatt. If you can afford that, then go for it. But if your price range is a little bit not as high, there's always alternatives to that eyeshadow, the Kilowatt highlighter in the color Trophy. And for me, when I was first putting it on, it looked good, but I didn't realize, like, after I left the makeup on, like, what it was looking like afterwards. This is the only product from the line that I really didn't like after having it on for so many hours. The Kilowatt and Trophy Wipe, when you swatch it on your hand and you get a nice pigmented swatch, all the colors show up really, really well. But it's like when you put it on your face, it's like the sparkles and the little shimmers. It honestly, to me, just it looks like, I don't know what word to use. It looks kind of like child makeup, like little girl makeup with the little sprinkles and those little sparkles that you can't get rid of. Like, I would have liked for it to be more luminous versus sparkly, because it's very, very sparkly. You may see people in the video when they're putting it on and it looks very luminous, but in person it's more sparkle. Like, you can see each of the separate little highlighting particles in each swatch, rather than just a full pigmented swatch of the color, if that makes any sense. So the other thing I didn't like about Trophy Wipe was that when it came time for me to wash my face and use my makeup wipes to take off my makeup, and I'm taking off, you know, my foundation and everything like that, and like as I'm taking it off, Trophy Wipe is like all over my face, like literally the highlight particles that I'm talking about. If y'all know anything about them little highlight, if you have experience with different highlighters, you'll know some of them just have these little sparkle particles, what was that? I think that's what I'm trying to say, sparkle particles. That come off and just stay on your body and won't leave. That's what happened. Like, I had all of those things all over my face. I've never had that happen to me with any other highlighter. So I think that most girls are going to be trying to take their makeup off with a makeup wipe, because that's usually the first step, is a makeup wipe to remove your makeup before you go wash your face. Might come upon that problem, and maybe they haven't yet because this product is so hyped about. It just dropped. Most people are doing first impression videos just like I did. Most people haven't done a review video to see how they felt after the product, after the hype and all that stuff. But overall, I would give the collection a, I want to say an 8 or a 9. I would give it an 8. And the 8 is because the foundation, for people with dry skin, if you don't have dry skin, then you do not have to worry about this problem. If you do not have dry skin, girl, go for it, okay? Go for it, because your ass is oily and you need to go get something to mattify that damn face. I know what that's like in the summertime, because my face be oily too. In the wintertime, my ass is dry, okay? So I'm not trying to be looking for no damn matte foundation. So that is honesty that people need to share when they're reviewing this makeup. Not in the first impression video. Go to the review video and see what they have to say after the hype, okay? If you have dry skin, you's not going to be happy camper. Even with that primer, you is not going to be happy camper, okay? Like, for real. Shit gonna be dry. I love that damn concealer. I love that concealer. I love that concealer. I love the Riddick highlight. Not a big fan of the contour stick. I feel like I need to go get a different shade in the contour stick. Maybe I'll feel different about it, but I don't think so, because either way, whatever shade you get, the formula is still the same. But overall, I'll give it an 8 out of 10. And I love the fact that this makeup is beginner girl friendly, because Lord have mercy, I feel like Rihanna, she must have just been doing some Instagram scrolling and just been looking at people's busted ass pictures of them talking about Beat Face Friday. Bead and shit, and their makeup is not blended, shit don't look right. I feel like they came from a place of, let's make something that looks extravagant simple. Simplicity is the key. I feel like that's what she was thinking when she did it, because the highlighters can be used for an array of things. It can be used for your eyeshadow as a highlight, brow bone highlight, like it can just, you can put it on your lips over your matte lipstick, like, to accentuate it and make it metallic. You can do a bunch of different things with it. Everything to me with this collection is easy. You can't fuck up a Fenty face. If you fuck up your Fenty face, then nigga, you just don't know how to do makeup. You just don't know how to do it. Damn, Sydney. I'm black, I can say. Like, you just don't know how to do makeup at that point. If you fuck up a Fenty face, you just don't know how to do makeup because it's so easy. If I had a little sister, I don't have a little sister, but if I had a little sister and she was into makeup and she wanted something that wasn't drugstore, I would tell her to go, you know, start her collection slowly and buy some Fenty products because it's simple. It's something, it's like training wheels. You're trying to like get up the hill, you know, you're trying to just like up the hill, trying to figure out what you're doing. I think that that is the makeup you want to do it with. Another black woman who is putting her foot and busting the door open to the makeup and cosmetic industry. Like, that to me makes me really proud, and I'm extremely happy for her. You know what I'm saying? No shade to the foundation. That's just how I feel as far as dry skin girls. You know, if you have dry skin combination, dry patches. I think a lot of girls suffer from dry patches. Even if you have combination skin, somewhere on your face is going to be dry. It's just not flattering, so maybe you're just going to have to moisturize more. Don't just rely on her primer. Moisturize your face with other products before you put it on. I did that and I still look dry anyway, so go in with more moisturizer, I guess. Like if you're gonna go get some Fenty, and subscribe. Let me know what shade you are and let me know how you feel about the product. Do you feel like it's for beginners? Do you feel like if she could have done a better job, she should have dropped more products? Are you just overall happy with the collection as it is? Go ahead and drop those comments below and let me know what you think. And I will catch you guys in the next one.